Toby's Tavern. Hope you are having a wonderful night. We're doing another little pickup game to continue where we left off last time. Unfortunately, we're missing the captain and our new bardic inspirational character, Beast. But with me tonight,
I don't think we're going. Oh, no.
Is our returning players from way back when. To my left, Beard Boy, his barbarian merchant of death. Don't give me that sketchy fucking look.
I'm not Beer Boy.
Oh, well. You're ugly.
Beard bitch isn't here. He's not Beard Boy, he's Beard Man.
No, he's a beard something else. Oh, man. Maybe like Beard Kid.
Correct the DM. Devil Dog. The merchant of death.
On our left is Devil Dog. The pirate merchant of death.
Yeah, he's pirate merchant of death.
There's a lot of corrections there. My bad.
My apologies. Sometimes my brain's not. I miss my Beard Boy. He's not with us the last couple of sessions. We really missed the motherfucker. We're gonna make him pay for that later. Oh, you don't miss the captain?
Captain.
I don't think he does. Well, you know, I guess I'm the only one that misses the captain.
No, he's not the captain.
We
You're
do
back.
miss his retarded ass. It's just that, we understand that he's doing even more dumber, retarded things by doing what he did. Congratulations, Angie. Love you.
I saw the video on Snapchat.
I did too.
I didn't get to see the video. I didn't send him a congratulations. Anyway, so to my right, Donkey and his one-armed high bell.
Oh yeah, my bad.
PTSD flying saying.
I have to.
And to his immediate right, NXD, our ghost, and returning player as a paladin
Dude, you gotta move
warforged.
That's gonna annoy the piss out of me. Make it smaller or something to where we can see the screen.
It's got it every time.
Got one job.
Telling you, I gotta pay him less. Do some reductions or something.
Make him lose an arm.
It would be really easy. Give me a crescent wrench. Eek, 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 eek. Oh, shit, it fell off. Alright, so without further ado, let's try to keep the ADD to a minimum until we get the ball rolling at least a little bit. Cannonball. Let's face it. But, last time, we ran into a few oh shit moments. Had a lot of running out of a cave to do. Somehow miraculously made it where we killed everything. Found the heirloom. It walks, talks, and does weird shit. We wasn't expecting that at all. I got my head stuck in the ceiling. The Saiyan lost his arm again, and we picked up somebody. We're not really sure if he's going to come back, if he's the sketchy short. We might be throwing him in jail this time around. We're really not sure. There's a whole lot of things going on this run. So, what we're going to do is the party is going to roll for random encounters while leaving the cave. Oh, great party. Grab your D20s and roll.
19.
I'm outside.
8.
You got to roll too, because they're coming out the gate.
19.
19. 8.
Fuck.
10.
Okay, so somebody had dead blasted all that. Really nice encounter for that one.
I have 6 HP.
So they made it back to the ship, picked up the barbarian on the way out the door. He was kind of pissed off because I think the Warforged over there ate his chicken. He killed him a turkey.
I don't even have to eat. That's just disrespectful.
I never said he wasn't disrespectful. I wouldn't say anything about being respectful.
I respect him as much
Stuck
as
in
I
a
do
box for a
Jasmine.
long time. He must have missed the taste of chicken.
How? He doesn't have taste buds.
We never clarified that.
It's not the way I had a reaction because what Deathborn put fishing.
No, he's over by the bank fishing.
Does that have to be so big? Like, we can see it plainly in the upper right corner of the screen.
Are you sure you can see it plainly up in the right corner of the screen?
I can.
You can see what he's saying.
Well, not with the big giant ass box in the middle of the screen. There we go. See?
You can see
I can
all-
see that.
So what does that say?
Hello?
Got some sidetrack.
Sorry. There we go. See,
That works.
that's perfect.
Tech guy's over here slacking again.
As always.
Alright, so y'all made it back to the ship. Do y'all have any comments before we set sail? Because the captain of the ship is still kind of incapacitated. He must be really, really upset about that whole ordeal with.
I want to have a dialogue option with Rags.
Okay.
So, our turtle left, and he would come down this way towards, what is this again?
Vandalin.
Vandalin. And he's not here. So, he wasn't in the caves. Do you think he went back to the tavern? Where do you think he is?
It's unfortunate
Well-
you're acting captain.
He has a ship on hand. He has a bag of holding. And he has shit that we need to get off of him before somebody else finds it. Or before he gives it to somebody else out of rage for the
The
captain.
fucked up part is only the Mystic and Beast have something. And of course, the Beast, you were sitting right there when you heard what I said. They pulled off the boss.
Oh, yeah, the letters.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one, and the beast has one.
Well, he read his out loud last stream, didn't he?
I know I specified what it was about because I read what.
The Mystic ain't
Oh,
even
yeah.
looked at his letter. He didn't even think about opening the motherfucker. It's still stuck in his pocket somewhere.
The Deathborn says here, have some cookies for your adventures.
We need a little pizza.
I'll take a cookie.
He's just eating fish.
Well, and that's the thing. We need to figure out where the Torhor went to and what has happened to the Torhor, but without the information that we need to find the Torhor, I don't know if there's much that we can do.
So the party decides to do what? You're the acting captain.
I'm waiting on information. Like, there's 3 people sitting here in front of me that can tell me what happened to where I can make a sound decision on what to do next. And not one of you 3 are talking.
Well, we have this new guy here. He's a bard. We got someone captive. And we got this robot-looking fellow. He's the heirloom. I need to bring him back to the Lord of Neverwinter. We brought back a captured person, so we could just say that this is the person responsible for everything. And he's too scared of the Mystic to lie about that.
The Mystic has a piece of paper.
Can I use y'all's forge?
No. Because we don't know you.
Technically, you have your own.
Told that I need a forge. Sure. Because I was gonna melt the fucking chainmail I have to make him an arm.
You don't know me.
I don't know. I don't have to know you. It's let's just say it's something with my character. That
He has a whole
certain
protective
things.
thing that he does.
hmm
So Dmitri pulls out the paper. And he can't read it.
Go figure.
So
He knew he couldn't read.
Did him saying,
The one I'm saying. We might have something. You're the one that writes letters.
you're the one that created the letters. So
On the
you're-
letter, it says that three of our bandit scouts found a weird lizard man that tried to go into their house that they were pillaging and wound up killing him and took his ship.
Okay, so not only did they kill the lizard man that interrupted whatever thieving ass, robbing ass, pillaging ass job they was doing at the moment. But in the middle of killing this motherfucker, they took his shit.
Not shit, ship.
Yeah, he said ship.
I know this, but I'm assuming they took his shit and then took his ship.
That's why I was going to ask you to roll D20 to see if they took his stuff.
Because the bad thing is they have a hell of a time taking the ship, considering it was captained by his wife.
True. But it's also being crewed by people who are not part of her crew. Random people.
No, we recruited them. They would be considered her crew.
Only true.
So theoretically,
It's her ship.
yeah,
Yeah.
Her
they
crew.
went after the
And they
ship.
would have a hard time taking it.
Mm-hmm. Which means the bandits probably died in the middle of trying to take that said ship.
True. Which means items and stuff like that could be with her.
Probably in his wife's possession.
So we need to go back to the tavern.
We do need to go back to the tavern, but we also need to send a letter of dispatch to the Torhor's wife.
One. So, did we stick? How would we do this? Let's see. We really did come up with a good way to communicate via ship to ship.
No.
Well, you missed it. Goes aboard the ship, goes to the navigator's cabin with all the maps and the stuff. He starts using all this stuff and marking on these maps and triangulating the stuff, and he circles this spot on the map and says she's probably around here.
So I guess we do need our ship.
Oh, I'm gonna roll this to make his arm.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that was a tough.
So,
Oh yeah, I roll with advantage whenever I use
This
mythic.
one?
So
Do it.
and you have 8 arms.
Yay.
And it works perfectly. A lot better than the other arm did.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'd just say it works.
Do you mean the other metal arm that I used to have, or the other actual arm that I used to have?
Your other flesh and bone arm that you used to have.
I wouldn't say that.
Which
I have to
one
get
is it that
proficient
you
with this
use?
arm now.
Which one is it that you use now?
I use the one with the 2 axes and hands.
This guy's a captured person. And that guy's a captured person. A lot of people on our ship.
Yeah. So we might have to drop some crew off, put them to work doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
We are handling.
Keep the crew that is present, because not all the time are we going to be able to be on that ship. Because technically we're not always crewing, we're making decisions on what to do.
Yeah.
And where to go.
So
How long is this destination going to take us? Where she would probably be.
well, she found out her husband's dead. She's headed back from the tavern. She's gonna at least try to leave us some kind of message or a note telling us what happened. Because she knows he was a part of our crew. She can't find us if we can't find her. So that means that she's probably headed back to the tavern to at least leave them a letter or a note or something dictating.
And that's where we should go, is the tavern.
Okay.
That's
so
gonna be
from Phandalin to the tavern is probably like
3 days.
3 days.
3 or 4 days, yeah.
Well, we already done crossed the land, if you think
Right.
about it. So we're selling up north. And usually you always said it was about a day, day and a half.
2 days journey from Phandalin to Neverwinter. We're going past Neverwinter to the tavern.
Right.
So 3.
So downtown.
Yep. Roll for random encounters.
19.
One, day two, day three.
Well, day 1 was 9.
I had 13.
And I have a 19 for day 1.
Would you?
I got 9 for day 1.
16.
We made it through day 1 with no hiccup. So, do y'all have any projects or things that y'all want to do during that uneventful day?
I'm taking a long rest.
My mystic agrees with you. He's sleeping on the deck.
I'm agreeing to do the same.
We're all sleeping.
Yeah, it was a bad day in the cave.
Yeah, fuck that.
Thought I was
Even outside the cave, that was fucked up.
I died.
What was so bad about fucking
I'm
camping?
going to the front of the ship just thinking.
Thinking.
Just thinking.
Oh yeah, you don't sleep. Warforged don't have to sleep.
I don't have to take long rests.
You basically just have to do maintenance for like half. Your short rest is equal to a long rest, which is basically maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
And since you just woke the fuck up and didn't do dig, you don't need it. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, day 2.
I have an 11.
Have a study.
17.
So that's a
17.
We made it through day 2 uneventfully.
Oh, that was a 10.
And then I have the last one right here.
I'm going
Day
to
2.
spend day 2 orning my disguise kit.
I want to spend my day packing my bag of foaming for new cannonballs. That's all y'all see me doing all night long. I'm polishing up the cannons and stuffing the cannonballs in my bag.
I'm just on the deck, remembering and practicing the moves, or basically practicing my fighting arts.
Okay, that's cool.
Bro's been in a Buddha stance for Lord knows
He's
how
like,
long.
what? You're like, damn, what is a Chinese martial arts? No. I was referring to you, but you know
Ah.
what? If he ever fucking achieves that, we're gonna all be pissed off.
Last day, or did you do what you're down?
Yeah, yeah. I
Here we go, one more for the week.
I rolled a 5.
4.
I got 17.
14.
Tiebreaker. Who wants to roll the tiebreaker?
Well,
12.
No random encounters. Alright. So, we make it to the tavern. My happy skippity ass is fucking running across the motherfucking, pier, just like, I am home.
Yeah, Missy. Do we have a map for the tavern?
No, we don't have a map for the tavern yet.
We've not seen.
Okay.
it. We're gonna have to
We
find.
will have one, but
We need to
don't have
find
one.
a special.
Yeah.
Somehow. I gotta look into that more. I've been trying, but it's hard to find something you can print off
Right,
that works for D&D. That'd only be in like.
right.
There was a way to print bigger sheets that would help.
Might have to work on this time on some of those.
Felt thing.
That's what I was thinking. We could do like a self print or
Try to
something.
come up with some. I want to find something that we can edit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of like.
You can just use these to make your own custom. Because these pop out and stick together.
Fair point. There's that too.
Yeah, these pop out and they have slots and we're sticking together.
Mhm.
Use the board.
That's no more than what I've got down there out of that one box.
We could use those for the
Except they
building.
just don't pop together.
We could use those for the building, that for the grassland, and build like, the fort on one side. Maybe use that one that's got like the road down the middle of it or whatever. That way we've got
We'll look into it later. I mean,
We'll figure something out. But I guess for now it's just this.
We'll just imagine that there's a tavern. A big, bustling, beautiful tavern just sitting on the roadside. With a dock leading out into the ocean. Works for me. Yeah, you. Works for me. Alright, so I'm happy to be back at the tavern, man. We ain't sat in Toby's Tavern in a while. So the mystic is going to get drunk. Y'all are like, what? I ain't never noticed a drink when he's aboard the ship.
I ain't ever seen him drink before, so I'm just assuming it's because of the encounters we had, and I'm gonna join him.
He almost died. Boy,
I'm gonna join him.
it was fucked up. Well, then that's the funny thing is you start to realize that the mystic starts throwing him back. His eyes get clear.
Oh god.
So the alcohol
Makes him sane.
makes him sane. He's just throwing it back, throwing it back. He's just talking normal, like, yeah, man, man, we about died. There was some fucked up shit in there.
Yeah.
Now, he ain't staggered or nothing, man. He's like clear.
I am. I'm throwing him back just cause.
Man, woo.
It's been rough.
There was some trauma in that bitch.
I said I was never, ever, ever gonna drink. Yeah, there's. Fuck.
Okay, man, we'll just start singing the she shanties.
here we go. Move. I forgot we do have a makeshift kind of,
Like, stronghold.
yeah.
This is what the taverns eventually gonna look like. When we're done with all the building.
Is that the Dragon Snatch?
Was, yeah.
The dragon's what?
Dutch dragons. Nice. We're gonna modify them. That way you got your port, you got our tavern building. We put some fortifications along that road and said, fuck you.
Yeah, because if anybody, you also have your blacksmith shop, alchemy shop.
Yep.
Which is finished, by the way. I just credit that in.
Where's the bar?
I would say that would be the blacksmith shop because it is bigger. And you have more stuff in the blacksmith shop than you would out.
Which that's the storage room.
Well, technically, the blacksmith shop is across the road from the tavern and all that.
So,
I guess write down this map layout. We can remember it. Cause I did. It seems to go.
we got our own little jail.
That's what we keep the prisoners. Which is
In the
basically,
storage closet full of cheese.
which is basically what we're about to do with the bar.
Spice in there.
We
We shackled that ass up, stuck him in there.
Or the bar.
The dude we captured.
And the captain. What's up? Right here. He's asleep. We drug his ass off the ship and threw him in his little hut.
Yeah, we're drunk.
Yeah, we threw him in his
Watching.
hut. We threw him in his hut.
Well, I'm
We're
drunk.
pulling sentinel duty on the outside of the tavern while we're stoned out of our minds.
Well, you're saying that I'm drunk.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm actually probably the most coherent I've ever been. I'm just like hollering weird shit. So we're drinking,
Mm-hmm.
and the mystic is like, "Oh, look, there's a note, Gus." Laying on the bar. Because, I mean, who the fuck's not going to know that's exactly where the fuck we're going to go first? I mean, that would literally be our first stop, right?
Yeah.
We've already, you know. So, the mystic, being sane for once, miraculously opens the note and can read the motherfucker.
Wow!
He shit the straight way. So, he's like, yeah, guys, apparently, a turtle killed by some bandits.
What? No, man, that sucks.
That's some fucked up shit, man. We
Man.
don't go up for bandits, go fuck them bitches up.
Cheers.
But it says right here, P.S. we killed them with the ship.
Oh, double cheers.
Apparently his wife has his belongings. She left him in storage.
Where is she?
Apparently she's off doing work.
I've sent a letter of what do I call that?
Bereavement?
No.
Just in our basket.
Shut up, Tom.
The mystic starts going through his back.
A letter of entrance or whatever it was that I called it, that she needed to attend the tavern as soon as she
letter of
could.
summons.
Yeah, there we go. Letter of summons.
Did she bring the body with her to bury?
We don't know. She's not here yet.
No. She left
We're talking about what we need to be doing to get this information from her.
She left his belongings in storage.
Oh.
According to the letter found on
Well, she'd already came back.
left out on the job.
I
We keep
said,
working, all right. You know, you gotta understand. We gotta make.
Well, you say you don't know if she brought the body back, but yet she still brought belongings back, and yet you said she killed the other bandits that were there.
Because they attacked the ship. She obliterated the asses. Wouldn't we?
Yes.
they would have
Bandits running across the
would have
coastline,
the belongings,
trying to
but my
take our
belongings were
ship.
on
We'd
my
be
dead
bombing
body.
ass,
the
cannonballs.
bandits would have the belongings.
No, she took them off the dead bandits as corpses.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that she ever found his corpse.
That's what.
If they looted the dead body of the turtle and then went and attacked the ship, that means they have the belongings of the turtle now. So then when they attacked the ship and died to the wife, she can take the belongings off of those dead corpses and still not know where the turtle is.
Well, my character is
That's
gonna
what it
go.
says to me.
My character is gonna go make a makeshift grave.
You're gonna say farewell to your past life.
No, he's making a makeshift grave for y'all.
I say,
But you remember, we haven't really fleshed your character out yet. So
True.
as far as where you stand and how you stand on that stuff, so you have to work on that. Because you don't know these people.
Nope.
You don't know these people. You didn't know the turtle. You need to keep that in mind while you're playing your character.
I say we stay here.
Hence the reason why I sent a letter of summons
The Mystic,
to her.
the Mystic grabbed another bottle of dragon fire and downed that motherfucker. looks at you and goes, "We got shit to do, fellas. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. We got a whole thing to go talk to this Lord about that y'all ain't even thinking about."
But he didn't give us a time frame.
Takes another damn swig of dragon fire, looks at you fuckers and goes, "What are y'all fucking retarded? We got shit to turn in. Let's go."
But what if she gets back?
We'll leave her a letter of condolence. We're sorry you lost your husband. Please go ship us some more shit so we can make money.
As a
We're fucking
mechanical,
pirates.
as mechanical as I am, I just look at y'all like, take me to the Lord.
Man, you shut the fuck up.
We ain't really sure what the programming was on him. He keeps repeating this whole take him back to the Lord. I don't know if we should though. I feel like that's some sketchy business.
What if?
Doing what people want sounds kind of fucking bad right about now.
What if he's a bomb?
Fair point, Sam. Somebody search that bitch for explosion. He's mechanical, for God's sakes. And he is played by fucking NXD over there.
You two are the only ones capable of rolling for this. I'm drunk.
Look, I'm not these things. That don't mean I ain't drunk, okay? My mystical powers ain't quite working right now.
We have 2 prisoners and one we can't talk to.
The mystic realizes he forgot about the prisoners somewhere between getting there and drinking, because he was insane when we got here with the prisoners. He's not insane anymore. So his mind basically blipped. So he's like, "Oh shit, barbarian, you're right, we have prisoners, fuck." Starts running for the fucking prisoners, fucking, cell shit stuff. He's like, "We're gonna interrogate these motherfuckers." And you see that mystic grin on his face for a minute there. Even though he's drinking and he's sane, you still see where the mystic gets his insanity from, because he starts grinning like the fucking evil side of the mystic. Starts running into this motherfucker like he's happy to go fuck people up.
I look at Rags, half drunkenly. So am I bad cop or you bad cop?
The mystic is gonna be the bad cop. Shit.
And only one prisoner, because the other one is not present.
Well,
Unless you tell him to go watch the live stream, then he can tell us what to do.
Unfortunately I feel like we're gonna be fucking the poor bard before it's over with anyway. And he's already been technically interrogated by the Saiyan while in the cave. Pretty harshly, I might add. It was
Fuck that guy, man. No.
fair point.
I have one arm. I had to do something.
Well, at least you got another mate. I don't know what that contraption over there that's walking, breathing, and talking is fucking thinking about making you anything that works. Because you're probably just going to get blown right back off again. Mister, I fly in the air, you shot the fuck down.
Speaking of which, guys, I don't want to fly. I don't want to fly anymore.
Don't blame me, shit. I'm probably about to fly myself just from watching your ass. Running, I'm in there, I'm looking at this fucking dude that I tied up, and I don't know that I tied him up because I was fucking in.
He's also the one that's afraid of you.
Yeah,
You don't
he's
know
used the
that.
mystic and goes, "Oh shit." I'm like, again, I've got this bottle of fucking Dragonfire whiskey in my hand at the time, and I'm still chugging along, enjoying my drunken state of clarity. And just
Weird how that works.
throwing it back, buddy. Looking at the dude goes, "I wonder what I can do with this fire." It's like, I can touch you in strange places with my magic hands. the bandit starts getting sketchy looks at everybody's like, "What in the?" I'm like,
I look at him and I say, "Tell us on the doll where he touches you."
You're not even in the area. So what I'm going to suggest is I'm going to walk across the yard into this little hut.
Mhm.
And as I'm walking across the yard, I yell at the mystic, "Bring the prisoner bandit."
Mystic takes another swig of fucking Dragonfire, turns around, looks in the general direction of this barbarian, and goes, "Fuck you, I'm about to rip his intestines out."
Hi, man. You drink?
Require no substance.
I think we fucked with the circuits and that already messed up.
19, I yell at the mystic, "You either do it now, or we will fight here."
He throws up his hands in a really obscene gesture.
Fuck you, barbarian.
I can hear him
Grabs
yelling.
the prisoner with the fucking rope, starts dragging him across the fucking yard.
I hear the yelling, and I'm secretly saying in my
you
head,
see this
"Fuck,
prisoner
fuck,
kicking and
fuck."
screaming like a little bitch because he knows he's about to get fucked up. He's like, no! The fucking bitch will shut the fuck up before I clap my magic hand over your face. Son of a bitch. How you like my alternate personality for the mystic?
That was a little redneck, but
Look, man, when you come down here, you don't come back. He comes from a deep part of the South in the Beirut. He's not, he's a little back.
there's a different side of this mystic.
Looks over there and goes, we ain't got no fucking rope. Shit, the only rope we got is one's holding his fucking hands together. We gave it all to that fucking bar we got tied up in the other cell.
Throw me in there.
You don't have you really don't have a dog in this race, Austin. I'm sorry to say, we gotta get to the point where
Yep,
you are.
no. You stay put.
Yeah, you need to find.
I'm watching over you, motherfucker.
You need to start like opening your processors and activating your CPUs and kicking your brain into some drive mode.
I
I'm
do not
watching.
have the required equipment.
He doesn't have the required equipment. So the Mystic, once again, grabs another bottle of fucking fire off the fucking, the storage rack we got this baby stuffed into. He's like, yeah, this shit'll work. Starts drinking it. The guys are looking at the Mystic, all kinds of fucking, when's he gonna pass out? Shit.
Bro got back to work. Not even 5 minutes and it's becoming alcoholic.
He was over and goes, can I get a range? Anybody got a socket or three? I'll go work on this tin can of a fucking looking human being thing we got fucking sticking aboard our ship. Did anybody seen the fucking captain? That son of a bitch ain't come up for air since we left for port last time. That motherfucker's gonna go cry like a little girl in the fucking cabin. Somebody go
Damn.
fuck in there and kick
Even
that
the-
motherfucker out of bed.
Even the mystic doesn't like the captain now.
It's the difference of opinion, you know what I mean? It's fucked up insanity side brain just don't work right no more.
The captain is sleeping. Dear Mystic.
Go wake up and shut up already.
Dear Mystic, the captain is sleeping. He's had a little too much on his leisurely time.
I've had a little too much drink, but I don't give a fuck. It don't matter. Fucking who made him vagina come have fun fucking knocking the toes off his son of a bitch. He's done that before. He did a good job too, that axe of his. I feel like we ought to have him do it again. Shit, cut the front foot off, leave his fucking heel attached, stick it to the fucking roof of the fucking building. Tell him if we don't fucking hang out, we're gonna fucking cut his dick off already.
Poor prisoner can hear all of this.
This is a part of my fucking intimidation factor.
Poor prisoner is going to wind up getting a great axe thrown at the archway of where the Mystic is standing. I rolled
Put
a
it like a split
17.
on top of that other split he's got his ass
I rolled a
cracked.
17.
Okay. So the
And I
barbarian.
throw the great axe because the damn Mystic keeps freaking talking and saying weird shit that I am tired of hearing. So I throw it. It hits the archway of the doorway. And I look at the Mystic. Calm down. Prisoner, we need to interrogate.
Mystic looks at his bottle and he says, you almost busted my fucking rum bottle, asshole. Not drinking again.
I stumble in there. Hey.
Oh, shit. Mystic, you need to go lay down, motherfucker. You ain't had too much to drink already.
You left me
Hey.
alone.
We're interrogating this.
What you do
fucker.
while you're left to your own devices is not up to me. We did bring a tin can with fucking, issues. I'm gonna start calling you Tin Man. Every time I'm fucking drunk.
And he was supposed to be watching him and decided to leave him.
Well, he's having a good time. He ain't gotta watch the fucking Mystic no more. He's like,
So I see we got both prisoners in here.
nope. There's one over there. Fucking.
Got both prisoners in here.
It would have been.
Alright. Time to get started with this.
Oh shit.
What are we doing?
Why don't string him up by his fucking toes? playing his Mystic ass.
The barbarian can't stand no more of this bullshit, so he walks outside and props himself up by the door.
He's like, fuck
And as I'm walking out, I grab my great axe.
Mystic hollers after Barbarian. I'm gonna use that motherfucker. Why
And I
you take
actually get
away?"
it back. I get it back. And I take it with me.
Damn it.
I'm just casually walking up, mechanical. No words coming out of my mouth.
I'm gonna go watch that damn tin can. I hear it moving outside. Mystic starts fumbling around inside the bag of holding. He says, "I'll put that damn great sword in here somewhere. Fucking cannonballs everywhere. Fuck like clean it." He gets in there, he grabs the great sword, he pulls it out. He says, "This is where fucking I got a sword." Looks to fucking president and goes, "You want this up your ass?" Get them on roll.
I'm gonna walk up to.
Hold on, let me roll for intimidation.
7.
He wasn't afraid of that sword. The fucking president was like, "Oh, fuck you, you piece of shit, motherfucker."
Y'all are drunk. Bunch of
I'm
fucking idiots. I
I'm gonna
ain't
walk
telling you
up to the
shit.
barbarian since he's the only sane one here, and hand him a letter stating who came up with the idea to steal me.
Okay, so you basically handed him back sword. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake my head so I can focus on the one prisoner that we have.
You're doing that.
trying to focus up here.
You may want this.
I'm gonna grab this prisoner's hand.
I take it from the robotic weird thing that's in front of me.
Damn tin cans over there handing letters out.
And I read it.
I'd run.
I understand it. And I ponder the content on the letter.
I grab this prisoner's hand, and I, with my metal arm,
Roll disadvantage. Because you're drunk.
2,
Drunk.
I fall onto the prisoner
Start heaving up.
because I tripped over his foot.
Start heaving up your innards there.
Sorry.
Can't even touch your thing. Mystic Daisy takes the great sword, puts it back in the bag of holding. I ain't sticking my great sword anywhere near that now.
Please. On.
Mystic walks outside and gets some breathing air. He's like, fuck this shit. And I ain't that fucked up yet. But
I'll use this to my advantage. You don't want me to puke on you again? Here, tell me some information.
roll for interrogation. Good lord, man. Yeah, you're rolling drunk too. You did. Alright, so the music goes to take him another swig of the rum, and apparently the dragon fire and the rum don't mix too well. And his body finally can, succumb to the severe level of alcohol.
You mix liquors. You know that's not good.
He falls over and falls asleep right in front of the prisoners.
You stepped outside.
I stepped outside.
You just fell into a road.
Booth.
Okay, so I see nothing's working.
I passed out.
So I'm
Finally.
gonna go. I'll be back. I'm
later and mixed alcohol.
gonna go sleep, and when I come back,
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
break
here on
your
some
face.
long.
Left him at the fucking
Hour off.
orange cell, wrapped up like a motherfucker.
when I come back, I'm gonna break your fingers, one by one, motherfucker. Oh.
Right outside the fucking-
So they're apparently both passed out.
Yeah.
I look over at the barbarian and he's like, would you like me to take them to their rooms?
It's like a maid.
No. Let them sleep outside.
I like it in the grass under the stars anyway. Fuck you.
Damn, just didn't come.
And I walked in.
Like, oh,
I walked in and I looked at the bandit. And all I can simply say is, what information can you give me? While tapping my great axe.
we fucking retarded. Like a fucking high roll against this shit.
Go ahead, tell me what it is. What'd you get?
17.
God damn it. All my drunken, threatening fucking shit. Fucking, I get low rolls.
I do have intimidation.
Hey, you
I
want
didn't
to show him the letter?
It doesn't
I
mean
gave
shit
you?
when I roll it through.
No,
This enemy.
no.
You
Don't forget, I puked on him.
I've got a thing in my head. So
Okay.
Just
you chill and you stare at the two drunken idiots that are
Oh, I was
outside
asking DM.
asleep in the yard.
Cause I don't know if he'll go with the DM wise.
Well, you didn't show it to me. You wrote the note. You passed it to him, so I don't know.
True.
don't
And I
forget
took
to
it.
up on him.
I took it, I read it, and I stuck it in my pocket.
What are you doing?
I am asking the prisoner what kind of information
Information.
that he has on our missing companion.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You're asking him if he's got any information.
On the missing Torhor. It won't stop there, but I'm starting with the Torhor.
Okay, so prisoner looks at you in a very scared fashion. He said, "As long as you promise not to let that mystic and that damn drunk back in you." He said, "I answer your question."
At least we did something.
I can't make promises that I cannot
I
keep.
mean, we failed intimidation, but I still feel like if I see two drunk something, they're just gonna interrogate my ass. I can still do it.
And one throw up on you.
You ain't smelling too pretty. Can I have a bath, Barbarian?
No.
No.
Do you want back in the cage with the other one?
I don't know. He stinks too much.
That's your option. Bath or cage.
Alright. Can I at least get a drink of water?
You just did.
Can't get a bath, can't get a drink of water. You got any chicken?
No.
You have plenty of stuff that you could eat that's on your person from what I threw up. He does though. Hey, we don't have to treat our prisoner in respect.
The man is over there retching. That's the mere thought of the idea of just having a so he finally convinced, he quits his convulsing. And he gives the barbarian a look and says, "Alright." He said, "Who are you looking for?"
I am looking for our companion who is a unmistakable giant ass turtle who portrays himself to be a wizard.
"Oh, you mean that dipshit that didn't run back from the door?"
That sounds about right.
I mean, he tried, he fought pretty well, but he was pretty stupid. He really just, you know, I wish he'd have left. We had shit to do. We'd have let him leave, but he just kept on wanting to fuck with us. We had to kill him. Didn't really want to kill him.
Well, that sounds about right.
Really, he died from his own stupidity.
He had some things on his person that are very valuable to us.
Oh, you mean that letter that never went, one of the lords about the whole, you know, y'all stole a bunch of ships that y'all was supposed to, you know, obliterate and
Right. That letter that should not exist. Who has that letter?
well, we sent that via post-it back. We wanted to make sure he got to read that. Felt like we might could make some quick coin off that. I'm just fucking with you.
Bitch slap this motherfucker.
I'm
I'm saying,
Come on, you want me to play a prisoner? Y'all done nothing but be fucking hateful to this dude the whole time. Come on.
Everybody but me.
Don't mean shit.
You kind of been threatening him.
Yeah, you were tapping your axe right there. He's like, yeah, you can quit that tapping with your axe right about now. It ain't doing you much good.
Okay. So you know nothing of our missing companion.
Tell you, we took his shit, was gonna make some quick money. I mean, he left us quite a bit of gold. We spent some of that. I mean, lots of, women and alcohol. It's the only thing we wasn't going to do all that. They went to town, within shot range where we was going, to have any fun with the money. It's most of us, we really wanted to go get some whores and spend a good night in a warm bed, but there wasn't a good town between here and, well, where I'm at now. A lot of fucking fine luck that did me. He's like, but yeah, you're looking for them incriminating letters that we read. They should be, what I understand, one of my buddies had picked it up, was planning on sending it back, but I think he got killed. Because if y'all went down in that cave over there, y'all came back, and I'm assuming y'all killed every motherfucker in that cave, and he probably died in that cave somewhere.
We looked at the bodies.
Yeah, but we rolled like shit.
Okay. What can you tell me about the two individuals that was in the caves with you?
Well, there's three of them.
He's
I
one of them.
Hmm?
He's one of them.
We never declared that.
But he's the one. He's one in the cave that we tied up.
We tied up. We never disclosed which ones was which. We were looking for the three individuals that left the city. We never confirmed any of those identities.
I'm primarily looking at the one that is the Warforge.
Oh, you
Individual.
want to know about that box we stole out of the Lord's chamber?
Yes.
I mean, we didn't really know what was in the fucking box. Fuck, we couldn't open the basket. Kept kicking it, headbutting it, right at the crowbars, and it wouldn't fucking open. So, I mean, we was fucking gonna sell it next chance we got. We just wanted money. We was trying to start up a thing, be real good criminals. Probably head down there to Waterdeep, talk to that Lord, because he seems to, have a bit of an issue with his brother up there, according to the notes we found.
So you have no clue who it was that ordered you. I mean, you don't know where this box come from.
Well, we
It
know.
just happened to show up in your possession.
Well, we had three boss-looking fellers. Kept telling us what to do. They paid us, I'd say, probably below average for this job. It was pretty easy in and out. They paid all the motherfuckers, let us in the key, get us into the Lord's room. All we had to do was carry the motherfucker, and it was heavy as fuck all the way down the stairs. I'm telling you, you gotta understand, them was some spiral stairs and this tower. It took us damn near half a day to get down that son of a bitch. It was heavy as fuck. We dropped it. I wasn't gonna,
relatable prisoner.
I wasn't gonna tell that motherfucker we dropped it though. So we cleaned it up before we took it into the ball. Made it all sparkly and shiny and shit. He liked it, so he kept it. He said they were planning on selling it, but he wouldn't tell me much else. I just kind of figured they'd head down to Waterdeep to do that letter that my buddy found. God rest him. I think he got blown up by a cannonball.
I grab him by his neck collar and I drag him back to the little bin and I toss him in the bin.
Hey, be gentle with my ass. Shit, I didn't get a bath yet, motherfucker.
Deal with it, bitch.
I got some rude bastard right here. Shit,
And that'll be the end of my turn.
We can't really do anything.
You can wake up.
But the Mystic wakes up. The Mystic is like, ooh, it's pretty outside.
It's daytime now.
The Mystic goes to. The Mystic is tired.
needs to go and find more cannonballs. So the mystic wanders back into the storage room he just left with all the puke and all the bullshit, looking for cannonballs.
You do still have that cannonball with a captain on
Yeah.
it.
I named it Skinner after the captain.
The Skinner Bowl.
No Skinner.
It's gonna
I
be the
used to
ultimate weapon.
scalp them boys.
Donkey, what are you doing?
I'm going to wake up.
With a hangover from hell.
Yeah. Ow.
Think you need to go do some meditation and some Super Saiyan training.
Ow. Rex, what happened?
I don't know. You might want to go talk to the mystic.
Where's the mystic?
He's in that little hut over there.
Okay. Hey, bud.
Well, hello, Saiyan. You want to help me find the cannonball?
Can you help me with this hangover?
The music goes, I tried. You might see strange things, though.
And as the two are in their little building, I walk up and lock the door.
You son of a bitch!
And I rolled a 14 to do it.
Yeah, we locked in here together. The music goes, we need to keep
Did you
warm.
hear that?
And the music looks at his hand and he goes, you want to keep me warm?
I'm gonna get us out of here. I'm gonna spend the key point to blow down the door.
I roll with disadvantage.
Hangover.
Yeah, hangover.
Oh,
And do you realize
Oh, I
what
got
you're
rolled.
doing?
you're on the other side of the door. You just walked us in. I don't know what's going on. I didn't know it was you.
Did you check to see if there was a way to unlock it from our side?
Nope. I'm gonna blow it open.
Go figure.
6. Because the other one was a 19.
Smart.
Well, he rolled a 6, so he didn't do shit.
Nah.
Nope.
He punched the door and the door punched back.
Ow.
Now you broke your hand on your good hand, the only hand.
So I decide to go over to the mechanical pop can
Yo, Tin Man.
and tell him, you need to come with me to Neverwinter.
He's like, we're gonna lock two nuts motherfuckers in the thing.
We have to go report
Fair point. I've done the same thing.
your existence.
Brilliant. Get you, Chris.
Yes.
Slop them two bastards.
The Lord knows of the Lord knows of my existence. That's why He asked for you to bring me back. Isn't that correct?
Sure.
Yeah, because they didn't tell you guys to bring him back. He's my heirloom.
Apparently, I'm asking a question within a answer.
And I'm
Yeah.
giving you an answer. Sure.
He's lying to you.
Like,
But he don't know that.
Nobody knows anything.
So with that being said, me and the mechanical pop can
you just call everything but a one person. Like, yeah, you ain't built for bitch. You're a popcorn maker.
board our ship and we sail to Neverwinter.
Instead of calling him the
So
warforged,
they're just back at
it's gonna be
the
the
tavern by themselves.
popcorn maker.
Do what?
So they're at the tavern by themselves. Then.
Yeah.
Dunked in
Yeah.
the
You got the captain sleeping in his little room. We got the two fucking captives that are in the cell, and then you got the Saiyan and the dipshit that are locked in the storage room.
We fucked.
And I sail off with the quote unquote heirloom.
You did. Can't
And
do nothing about it.
you use your downtime to be able to get out.
Which we still have no boat.
We have
Exactly.
the
Well, one of
vampire
them,
life.
one of them is no.
She's on
We
the job.
we do have a ship there that is being
Repainted.
altered and renamed.
But depending on how it goes.
And it's been a couple days, so it should already.
Yeah, it should be done by now.
It's been a couple days.
Okay, so it's been repainted.
So if we can get out, we can catch up.
We can try to catch up.
You try. You don't know how to play ship.
That depends on the rules, because I gotta make, it's a 1 day journey. So we got one chance, and only one chance to fuck this shit up. So we're gonna try real hard. Are you ready?
You've got cannonballs.
Oh yes,
I've got strength.
We're gonna try to blow our way out of the building.
But before we lay these out, you guys need to do your rolls to figure out
You
if
gotta
you
do
do
what
what you
you-
do.
You gotta do one too.
Well, then that's
You
fine.
got a random encounter roll.
That is an 18.
I got 4.
It's an even run, so who's gonna re-roll?
That's a 16.
Okay, so y'all make today's journey. You're in there, winner, and we still gotta blow down the damn door. You ready for this, Bubba?
I guess.
We're late to the party already. Our one chance blew up in our face. We were hoping they'd get tied up in combat for a while and be able to fucking walk away out of the door. It didn't work. I mean, I'm still gonna try to get there before he ends up opening his dang mouth and fucking this shit up good.
Six.
Well, my Mystic Cannonball decided not to work. Apparently, the alcohol and the split personality
That door is a sturdy fucking door.
fucked up my Cannonball mystical abilities.
Now you got to roll.
Damn. Okay.
Don't forget you rolling with disadvantage because you smashed your hand the last time you tried.
I'm going to kick the
Okay.
door,
Each initiative. Let's go.
but I'm going to kick it right at the handle to try to break the lock.
Fair point.
20. Let's
Oh, he
go.
blew that door in good, man. He walked that hinge of the door, the whole frame just go whoop, right across the fucking yard. Y'all gonna be pissed about that when you get back.
You'd be pissed all you want. You locked it.
You don't know why.
No, I don't. And we're looking around for you. And
Okay,
we don't know where you are.
here's the bad part. It's their turn. Okay, so you do one action each. Keep in mind you got 2 objectives here. Begin.
I'll start down here because that's where our dinghy landed.
The dinky.
The dinghy is docked at the freaking port.
They took the dinghy. They took my favorite fucking dinghy.
Captain, they took your dinghy.
Why you
We're
gotta take my green dinghy?
Captain, they took your dinghy. We're gonna take the other dinghy and get the dinghy back.
So I look at the Warforge and I explain to him that we need to stop at a shop before going to the Lord of Neverwinter first.
He's got to go buy some shit before he goes to talk to them.
Objective. Take me to the Lord.
Fair point. He's an objective-based creature.
$16. I cannot go to the Lord first. I have to stop by this shop and report in.
Fair point.
How should I put this? Every time I come into a new village, because I am part of the merchant guild,
Roll your d20.
I have to report my
I was gonna
presence.
say something. It's like, objective, take me to the Lord. Must receive more objectives to follow more.
Roll.
10.
Your objective fails. You follow him.
Objective updated. Follow him.
You're the only person I know that's willing to take me where I need to go. So you kind of have to follow it. At least until you gain them out of your fucking own, but you know.
Right. We walk in to the Merchants Guild.
Mhm.
I look at the shopkeeper.
Mhm.
Madam, I have brought what was asked of me.
The little old lady, she looks up from the counter. She looks at you. She looks at the Warforged. And she's like, well, Sonny, that's a little different than I thought it was going to be, but that's all right. We got boys in the back to take care of it. So you see these big, burly dudes, about 4 or 5 of them, come in and they grab the Warforged and they start strapping him down and hauling him in the back room. She takes out a piece of paper from under the desk. She signs it all off, writes it all out, hands it to the barbarian. Says, your job's been completed. Thank you, sir, for your help in procuring this item for us. Here's your 25 gold pieces.
I use my strength.
Walk right to the building.
I walked out the building.
I use my strength to break loose and just walk out.
Well, you realize that if you do that, that's a combat encounter.
I have one objective. That's what I need to do. And this would prevent me from getting my objective.
I'm not saying you ain't got an objective. I'm saying that if you do this, you're going into combat.
Gives us more time to catch up.
Correct. But that's the point. I did dictate 2 big burly motherfuckers hauled his ass in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
That was a 20.
Okay, so he broke loose.
Walked out. They didn't mess with me at all. They let me leave.
You don't get to dictate that action. I told you that was going to be a combat encounter. Not once,
True.
but twice. So, those 2 big burly motherfuckers chase your ass out the door to commence to whooping that ass.
I roll in that 20 to break loose and just walk out the door.
And you broke loose without any restraint or struggle, and you made it out the fucking door. But those 2 big burly motherfuckers is on your ass. That old lady's a little perturbed. 'Cause, you know, you went right past that little old lady. You want me to do it? Let me do it. So you see those big burly motherfuckers roll up, I mean, full bore punch you right in the face type shit.
16.
1d6.
Huh?
1d6.
Most of the 1d4.
1d4.
Where's my force go, motherfucker?
What's your good enough for? 3
3 damage.
for each.
You want to do them together? You want me to do them separate?
Do them together.
Okay, so 3.
Alright.
Okay, so y'all's turns are over with.
Now it's you two.
Okay, so we get
Where are they
more.
at?
Us?
No,
the enemies.
the big burly
Big burly motherfuckers. Okay, so they're going to be behind you. I'm going to move you down the street a little bit because you're like, I ain't in this shit. I didn't
Okay.
them out. My job was completed. You've made it out the door. That way I got space for you.
I'm
Big
still
bird.
happily following him.
Yeah, you're following him. I'll agree to that statement because he, again,
Correct.
stated that
Yes. Yeah.
you're the man that leads him to his objective. And, Morgan's like, I ain't getting in this shit. I did the job. I
We
ain't
need a
gonna
roll for random encounter.
yeah, we got to roll for random encounter. We're in 2 combat scenes if we're unlucky. Oh, here we go. Ready.
19.
11. So we got aboard the ship, made our journey. So we're in the port.
Yeah, these 2. We're being the smaller dinghy.
Yeah, we had to go with the sub dinghy.
The sub dinghy.
The sub dinghy. The backup dinghy. The shitty one with the rickety boards and the fucking leaks in it.
The dinker dinghy.
I look at the dude, the music is like, no one do the dinghy no more. It almost stinks, but that's it.
Okay, Mystic. Would it be your turn still?
No, our turns are over.
Okay.
We don't get to move. We just hit port because we rolled for the. We made the journey to Neverwinter. That was our
Is it-
turn.
Is that a day or that's
Yes.
on it?
1 day.
So we have a day of downtime as well.
Yes.
I'm going to spend that downtime on getting over my hangover for one, and
The Mystic made.
using another day to do my disguise kit.
The Mystic decided he liked his Dragonfire whiskey. So he put some in his bag of holding during his
Of
downtime.
course he did.
For the the ship, he had stuck some of that in his bag of holding.
Hey, if all goes well, we can drink it.
You're like, oh. They're like, oh shit, we have bipolar Mystic now.
Right.
The dinghy. We're on the dinghy and we drink the dinghy.
I drink from the dinghy.
Tell it's the barbarian's turn
Oh, we gotta wait for him to get back.
Well, would it not be yours?
because that's the way he put it. And we've just been kind of going this way.
And you gotta give the barbarian some credit. He taught him.
True.
And he did it in such a way that hemmed us up just long enough for him to make it to the job.
Do you
Just
think
lucky you
the
escaped.
Do you think that the two burly fuckers would be after the barbarian as well?
He did his job. He's not entered combat. He's not became aggressive towards them. Both them. Turned around.
So let me get this straight though. He tried to sell, or he tried to use his heirloom to complete his job
He did.
and give away the heirloom that I have to take to the ward.
He did.
He almost fucked himself.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Because contrary to popular belief, you know what all of us forgot to do? You know what we all forgot to do?
What?
The main job.
You didn't bring back the prisoner.
Nobody brought back the prisoner. Well,
It's part of your job from the
As
Lord.
part of the quest, the Lord's quest.
That was on the captain though.
no, that's
No,
on the
that's on
entire
you.
group. He so we all
So technically, we still, as long as we don't hit the Lord, we can still complete it.
technically yes.
If we come across the Lord, just think we're something.
Here's a really obvious way out.
Oh yeah, very very obvious.
We
Way
just
out.
gotta make it back to the ship
Exactly.
without you technically smacking the shit out of those two big burly dudes. 'Cause, you can't do that.
Well,
I hope it's
seeing that you had said that, which negates what I was planning on doing.
Well, you don't even.
Thanks to the DM for giving me insight.
Well, it's his own stupidity for not thinking about it. Should've
Damn.
thought of that.
the Lord.
True.
I can't count how many times I've told them that the job requires them to either bring back the motherfucker.
The heirloom or the person that
No,
was
the heirloom's not a part of the main quest.
The heirloom was my quest.
That was between you two. The heirloom's
No,
No, the heirloom
no.
was me.
The Lord said, "Bring back the heirloom or the person that was hired to steal it."
He wants the person who either stole it.
Oh, that's
He wanted
right.
it stolen.
He wanted it stolen.
He didn't give a shit about
Right.
But he talked to me directly about the heirloom.
it. Yeah, he went to him specifically.
Did you have a job for the heirloom? From
No.
the Merchants Guild?
No. 1, 2, 3,
You almost fucked me out of my job.
4, 5, 6.
I mean, theoretically,
I see what's going on, so I decide in a fucked up self-conscious way to run back, grab the robot pop can, and
Even-
start running back for the ship. for the dinghy to go back to the ship. Yes, I'm running, and I'm picking up the pop can to take him with me.
I wouldn't.
Witnesses in the street.
Yes, with 2 witnesses in the street.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for
Damn.
that?
Are you gonna do some stealth shit here, or are you gonna?
Oh no, I'm doing straight up
I would say
barbarian.
The Lord
strength
also knows
check, 'cause I am a giant-
It's the hammer.
I'm a big
he's gonna
mechanical
go
man.
there. That's a given. You're in his fucking city. When it's your ship docked.
That doesn't mean that he's here. That doesn't mean he knows I'm here.
Yeah.
He will know.
He'll
By
know.
the time you go back to the tavern and come back again, he'll know you've been there. That was made evidently clear when y'all met him at the desk. He was going over all the paperwork, and he could tell you who left and who didn't. He'll know who he knows who enters and leaves his city, especially when you're in his employment.
And looks like Captain's not the only one.
That's a slide.
Alright, well then fuck the pop can.
Hopkins on his own for right now.
So I go to talk to the Lord,
Oh,
but of course the pop can is in combat. I am not, but I still have to move all the time like I'm in combat.
Right.
So that is my spaces. And I look at the guards and I say, "By Odin."
The guards look at you and, you know, they some burly motherfuckers themselves, all kind of stoic and shit, you know. They look at you with a bit of, you know, distrust and a whole lot of animosity because they don't really care for the ragtag bunch of pirates that the Lord's hired, and rightfully so. You know, they're like, "Oh, you back? Did you complete that job?"
Yes, I did.
"Yeah, well, then the Lord will see you." Of course, you're back in that study again, you know. He's
Of course.
still piled over that desk, the same place he was when you left him, like, you know, 8, 9 days ago.
Technically, he wouldn't be in combat anymore because he's in a technical safe area.
Yeah, he's in a conversational zone.
Right. But that's where the rotation comes into play.
Right, so, yeah, the Lord's basically like, "Oh, so, yeah, it's good to see you. Y'all got back. How'd everything go?"
Well, to be honest with you, Lord, we have the person of interest that you required. But to benefit our tavern, I felt like it would not be a good idea to bring him here to you just quite yet. We have him, but I'm looking for a small reassurance that me or my ragtag group of dipshits will not be harmed, judged, or injured for our escapades.
The Lord gets a quizzled look on his expression. He takes a moment to gather his thoughts, consider the events. And as he does so, he reaches across the desk and grabs a folded piece of paper. Pulls it over, opens it up, and says, "I had an interesting piece of mail come in for one of my couriers down the coast. Basically states that my brother was the one that attacked the village town down there. And I'm not sure."
I'm rolling to see if I lie or if I tell the truth. Okay, continue.
And it occurs to me that there was a possibility that y'all may have been privy to this information during one of our prior conversations.
Good Lord, hear me out. Our captain is an idiot.
Well, he didn't strike me as the intelligent sort, but he seemed rather straightforward.
We love him, but he is an idiot. Yes, we have encountered evidence showing that the Lord of Waterdeep has been raiding your towns on the south border of your territory and taking your supplies and killing your villagers without our knowledge.
A dark expression comes over the Lord's face. And then it's gone. You see like a calm, almost relaxed expression come over him. As he looks at the barbarian, he goes, yeah, my brother was never quite the smart sort. Some of my trading vessels have reported seeing several of his marked ships in the seas near my little town. So I wasn't 100% sure, but now I have the proof. You won't have to worry about that. I'll take care of it. You're dismissed.
$18. Lord, we request, seeing that we enjoy your establishment of employment, that you grant us the ability to take the Tower of Storms on your behalf to establish a point of alarm, an early warning system, as may be, if we could successfully take that tower.
Well, good merchant. I think that is a generous offer. But I will tell you straight out, I can't afford to fund a town and the fortifications of this town.
Give me a week to go back and discuss it with our ragtag group of companions to come up with a possible feasible defense.
The Lord ponders this. And as he ponders this, he pulls out one of his brown leather bound, what looks to be a book of sorts. He flips through it and he turns to one and folds it back. And he begins reading off a list of the known current fortifications on the fort that his brother currently holds. He looks at the barbarian and he goes, it's not going to be easy to take that fortification.
give it a week and think about it. And we will come back and discuss a possible siege on the tower.
The Lord takes a page out of the book, slides it across the rest of the barbarian. He says, "That's about all the help I'll be able to give you on this endeavor."
Thank you, good Lord. And I leave his presence. And my turn.
My turn.
Yes, Pop can.
I'm just gonna move.
Now, that's not a mission, by the way. That's
No,
not a job.
no.
That's a sign.
No,
Five.
Basically an apology for not informing him of his brother's
correct. Correct.
involvement.
No
There we go.
mission, just information.
You did what now?
I'm right there.
Okay.
He followed me towards
You
the.
are your own individual, remember that.
Yes.
We might be
I see the guards. I just walk on in. No problems. No questions asked.
For whatever reason, the guards don't stop the walking tin can.
Well,
He's not quite in yet.
two guys were in combat as well.
What? We
They
what?
are, and they would have pursued. But when they see the king's guard chilling outside the door, they're not gonna. They ain't gonna pursue that. That's not a battle they're willing to take.
I'm just gonna go in here and I'm just gonna stand right next to the king or the Lord. And I look at the Lord. So that my objective is complete. I am back.
The Lord glances at the tin can. This is my faithful guardian, guardian paladin. We'll call it the Sentinel. I feel like it's a fitting title for Sentinel. Now, how was your nap?
Rough. I felt like I was dropped a couple of times. That and I heard a lot of banging come from outside the box.
Lord looks at him critically. He goes, He goes back to looking at his paperwork. To me, on the other hand, he's like,
I'm where I need to be.
And then before he gets aboard, when he gets aboard the dinghy, the shitty eaten up fucking horrid dinghy, he gets a cannonball out of his bag of holding, picks it up with his mind, and sinks the other fucking dinghy.
So now we've lost the ship.
No, we lost a dinghy.
14.
That dinghy stunk.
That dinghy's gone. He goes, "Come on, say we got to go back to the tavern." They said so.
No, I haven't left yet. Not in combat.
Stranded over there.
I was gonna say he just sunk the bigger dinghy and took off with the raggedy.
Small one.
Easy shit.
I can fly though, so I'm not worried.
He's that fucking really. He's pissed off. He got locked in a cage.
So I go up to the guards. I completed one of the Lord's quests.
And the cards look at you skeptically and says, "Well, you do answer to the Lord, so go on with you."
I'm looking, and I look at I look at him, and I say, "Oh, thank God you're actually here."
The Lord looks at the sentinel and goes, "Make friends."
I felt sorry for him.
Well, seeing as he returned himself to me,
I saved him. I was on my way to bringing him here, and our barbarian locked me in a closet and left with
He
him.
was the buzz.
Ow! He locked me in the closet.
That's a hell of a team right there, bro. We locked each other in closets and given each other and then strand each other.
Well, as he's saying this, I'm just describing a small information to the Lord about what the barbarian did to me.
Oh, shit.
I'm faithful to the Lord.
He's very boy. He got fucked. He should have rewired his fucking mouth circuit. Returned to him.
Anyways, my lord, apologize for all the kerfuffle.
Well, seeing as the Lord is sitting there and he's hearing you prattle the fuck on, he's taking that note that the Sentinel wrote. He looks at it and his face just darkens into this huge ball of rage. He's like, alright. Throws his note in the trash can, looks back at the dadgum saying, and goes, well, seeing as how he returned himself, I don't have to pay you.
With the help of me, because I did bring him back.
Technically, you didn't rescue him. You weren't in the cave. He wouldn't know that.
I didn't rescue him.
The Lord didn't know that you
First
brought him
person
back
I saw
necessarily.
one that
But yes, the Lord does know that I brought him back.
He didn't walk in with you.
No.
See?
You sold his ass off.
and from my understanding, with me being the Sentinel, the first person I technically saw was him.
And technically, the motherfucker that woke your ass up was the same motherfucker that didn't. That was the bard.
True, but the one who
You know,
opened,
they locked in a cell and then back in.
Yeah,
fucking
but
tavern.
after it was opened, you were in the ceiling, and I was the first thing that he saw because I reached in and pulled him out.
Fair point. I'll give you that one. Fair point.
I just tell the Lord that he was there, and he's the one who activated me and got me out of the box.
Well, the Lord's expression changes back to one of placidity. He's just kind of calm. He goes, well, thank you, Mr. Say. Now, if I remember right, you know, he pulls through some papers and shuffles stuff around. I really got to straighten out this desk. Pulls the paper out and he goes, here's your location in the mountains from the monastery you're looking for
Thank you, my lord.
your enlightenment.
Is there anything else you would like me to do, my lord?
Well, seeing as how I have very little use for this rust bucket of a sentinel, would you mind taking care of him for a little while?
Take the pop can. Take the pop can.
I wouldn't mind at all, my lord.
He can be a little troublesome sometimes. He kind of gets a mind of his own every once in a while. My grandfather's grandfather told me he was a pain in the ass at times. So, you know, just bring him back if you don't want him.
Well, in retrospect, my lord, wouldn't be the first thing that we've had to babysit.
Yeah, I've seen what y'all call a mystic.
I was referring to our captain, my lord.
That is hard. That is fucking hard.
The Lord gets a almost laughable expression on his face, like he's having to try really hard not to break out laughing. He goes, "Yeah, he's a bit of a odd duck, ain't he?"
We also have encountered something that, since we are under your
Irritation
rule,
starts ticking under the Lord's eye. He's had 3 visitors today. He's got shit to do. He's getting a little irritated.
this is the last thing, but you should know it. We should let you know because he was employed by you, but we lost the turtle. He's dead.
You're pirates. You'll do what I say. If you die, it's not mine. No slot up balls.
I was just informing you in case you ever ask where he is.
I mean, if you got shot full of cannonballs and sank in the ocean, I wouldn't care.
Good to know, my lord.
Like before I leave, I look at the words like, I require a parchment from you that I must give to the merchant guild to tell them to keep hands off.
The irritation on the Lord's face is plain. You see veins start sticking out of his forehead and his neck. As he looks down whimsically at the paperwork he's trying to complete that he apparently can't do. As he's got to fill out a fucking request form for the gosh dang Merchants Guild, who already doesn't particularly like dealing with the Lord as it stands.
At least since I'm
Because of that whole, town in the middle of nowhere debacle.
actually,
The Lord's not
technically,
looking forward to having to try to write a request for
You
him.
have the heirloom on, like you're the
no,
heirloom.
but I can do his job for him while he does that because I have the forgery skill. On top of, I've been beside him telling his entire life, so I know stuff.
Just writing for yourself.
Well, I was gonna say I can also help him finish up the work that he is getting irritated with.
The Lord looks at the sentinel. He goes, why don't you go travel with the dadgum thing over there? I ain't got time to deal with your shit and my own personal shit.
So I see, even as he creates a new character, he still has daddy issues.
That hurts a little. I ain't gonna roll with the burn scenario.
Well, I'm just gonna write up the piece document real quick, and that's to borrow his stamp.
The Lord looks at you, tosses the stamp at you. Get out of my arms.
Now use the stamp. As we head out.
Yeah, that's fair. We already hit an hour and 3 minutes.
We will
We'll be
be
right
back. Whoa.